What do you mean, fool? Look at me. Come on. Guys, how we doing tonight? I don't know where my music is. I don't need music. Athens, Georgia, where's all my dogs at, huh?
Jack Jameson Ryan, member of the Iron Savages in AEW, makes his way to the ring, and here comes his opponent, Vari Morales.
Come on.
An individual that all of the wrestling at Southern faithful have become very accustomed to. Also, quite the fixture here on Monday Nightmares, along with Jack Jameson.
I didn't come out here to a very nice reception. Nobody cheered for me, which kind of hurt my feelings. They messed up my music. I don't really feel like wrestling. No. Hear me out. You don't know this, but me and Vari are actually very good friends. It's been a long time since we got to hang out. We're in a bar. What do you say we don't wrestle? Let's just go drink. Let's just go drink.
Jack Jameson inviting the Mexican rock star to go sip some of the Savage sauce.
We'll go drink.
His muscles are bigger than his brain.
You don't want wrestling. You want to watch us drink.
You don't want wrestling, you want to watch us drink. Considering this is a wrestling show, Jameson, I'm not 100% sure about that.
Do you want me to get drunk because you don't feel like wrestling, man?
Yeah.
Do you think that I want to get fired from my job?
No, but I think we should go drink. It's been a while since you got to hang out.
Man, I'm a professional. I never have done it.
I'm a professional too.
No, you're not. Who works and drinks at the same time?
Vari, I don't know what shows you've been working on here in the state of Georgia, but I've worked with quite a lot of people that work and drink at the same time, and that's neither here nor there.
Let them drink! Let them drink! Let them drink!
Go ahead and get your bottle. Okay. Just because I'm just gonna get one beer.
One beer!
All right, quite the ovation.
One beer!
Vari Morales setting his limits. He's only going to have one beer, Jameson. He's still got to drive tonight, after all. But you got to make sure he gets the win first. Here comes the referee. And, well, folks, Vari Morales is your winner. Jack Jameson seems a little more happy about it than Vari is. And, folks, I feel like I say this sentence on a regular basis whenever I call wrestling, but this just might be the damnedest thing I've ever seen.
I need one beer.
As we now see Vari Morales and Jack Jameson heading to the bar, gonna have a drink. I hope after all that Jameson's at least paying. Ooh, that's not, he said beer. That's, folks, I'm pretty sure that's vodka. That's neither here nor there, but, and that they have two drinks each.
Introducing, hailing from Missoula, Montana, weighing in at 220 pounds, Trevor Blackwell.
Well, folks, after the momentary lapse in action, I would once again like to welcome you all back to Monday Nightmares as Trevor Blackwell now makes his way to the ring. And hopefully we'll have an actual wrestling match now. As you can hear Jack Jameson and Vari Morales heckling from the crowd. And here comes Blackwell's opponent, the Wild Man himself, Jimmy Wild. And the folks that come out here to Southern Brewing in Athens, Georgia, very, very well aware of just what both of these individuals are capable of in the ring, both stalwarts of the Wrestling at Southern roster. here tonight at Monday Nightmares, which is, of course, presented by Wrestling at Southern. The referee having to break things up before the bell even rings as Blackwell taunting Jimmy Wild by throwing the shirt in his face. Calls for the bell, and singles competition finally underway as Jimmy Wild meets Trevor Blackwell, collar and elbow tie up center of the ring.
All right, guys, come on, out of the door. Let's go. Clean break. 1, 2.
Oh, Blackwell goes for the shot, but Wild out of the way. Look at Jimmy Wild. Both of these men have had very fascinating years in 2023. Jimmy Wild, while whenever I called my first Jimmy Wild match back in the spring of this year, believe me whenever I tell you, he did everything in his power to try to not get the fans to cheer for him. Jimmy Wild came out very brash whenever he went against Barry Morales that warm spring night at Callie and Tito's in Athens, Georgia. But Jimmy Wild still, no matter what he said to the fans, no matter how he acted, no matter how he treated his opponent, still very much beloved by all of the fans in attendance. And that is because Jimmy Wild, folks, is just that good. But Trevor Blackwell is not someone to sleep on. Had a little bit more of a bumpy road in 2023. But Trevor Blackwell, to his own credit, very, very gifted between the ropes. Waist control now for Blackwell. Reversal from Wild. Big back elbow there from Blackwell. Leapfrog there from Wild. Oh, goes for the shot, but Blackwell had that scouted, stayed on the ropes. These are two men that, while they might not have wrestled each other a whole lot, oh, Jimmy Wild getting a little sick and tired of the games of Blackwell. As I said, these are two men that, while they haven't exactly been in the ring with each other a whole lot, they are very familiar with each other, watching from the back night in and night out as Wrestling at Southern tours all over the state of Georgia. Oh, eye rake there from Blackwell. Not sure if the referee caught that. Blackwell now going all the way up top. Goes to fly, but gets a shot right in the breadbasket there from Jimmy Wild. Wild with the Irish whip into the corner. Goes down, back body drop. Big drop kick there from Wild. Takes the outside leg, one, just a one.
Let's go, Jimmy!
Wild definitely catching Blackwell off guard. Blackwell having to roll out of the ring and catch his composure real quick. Feel like he just stole somebody in the front row's water bottle. Oh! It looks like the rest of the front row got a little bit of it as well. Wild now back in the ring, climbing that top rope. Oh, but gets cut off by Trevor Blackwell. Oh, big knee to the midsection of Wild. Follows it up with a couple of more. What the hell does Blackwell have in mind here? Powers him up. Big vertical suplex from Blackwell. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. This is what I'm talking about right here, folks. Jimmy Wild, one of the most beloved competitors. Oh, rolls him up, small package. Just the two. One of the most beloved professional wrestlers, I would argue, all of North Georgia, along with Barry Morales, who is, of course, in the crowd, sharing a couple of drinks with his old pal, Jack Jameson of the Iron Savages. Wild now, starting to make his way up. Blackwell right there with him. Sends Wild head first into that top turnbuckle. Now wants to introduce Wild to the other turnbuckle, but Wild with a reversal of his own. Wild giving Blackwell a tour of the ring. Irish whip into the corner. Ooh, big back elbow there from Blackwell. Just as Wild was starting to pick up some momentum, Blackwell doing a great job of getting right back on the offensive. Blackwell has got him up. Fireman's carry position. Oh, but rolls out of it, trying to get a sunset flip, but Blackwell with a closed fist. Got to watch those. Referee's discretion, of course. If he's seen too much of this, he could call for it. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Blackwell going right back to waist control. Wisely staying on top of Jimmy Wild, trying to grind Jimmy Wild out. He's got to keep Jimmy away from the ropes if he can. Jimmy able to get out of it with a stunner there. Irish whip reversed off the ropes. Oh, but Jimmy's got a hold of him. Looking for the backslide. Oh, but Blackwell maintains the grip. Oh, big clothesline. Almost takes Jimmy Wild out of his boots. Oh, big knee to the back. Everything he can to stop the aerial offense of Jimmy Wild. Oh, that has to be it. That's all she wrote for Wild, folks. No, Wild out at 2. Jimmy Wild as resilient as ever right now, as the fans continue to clap and cheer for Jimmy Wild. Oh, big right hand. The Irish whip. Big clothesline from Wild. Follows up with a second. Ducks the line from Blackwell. Big drop kick from Wild. Blackwell out of the ring again. Oh, but eats the baseball slide drop kick there from Wild. Wild sends it back in. It's exactly what Blackwell did not want. Jimmy Wild up on the top. Big diving drop kick from Wild. Wild got Blackwell in his sights, ducks the shot. He's got him up. Luke Thunderbomb! This has to be it! No! Oh, Blackwell. Shot to the midsection there of Wild. Follows it up with a headbutt. Blackwell sending Wild down, hooks the leg. Blackwell could be our winner. No. This one is almost getting too close to call, folks. Suplex position, but Wild out of it. Goes to the ropes. Ducks the clothesline. Wild with a big DDT on the rebound. But Blackwell out again, and folks, I did not have the best vantage point, but it looks like Blackwell might have even landed a shot a little low there on Wild on the kick out. Shot to the back of the neck, hooks the outside leg. This is it. They don't ask how, and they ask how many. And that is another check in the win column for Trevor Blackwell at the expense of Jimmy Wild and to the dismay of Vari Morales and Jack Jameson.